First Ironman, what do you think?
This is impressive, man. It was very humbling throughout most of the tournament, but the competition is incredible, but never been at a tournament where you saw so many guys knock off nationally ranked dudes, and then the next round they're getting knocked off. And these dudes are big, man. So it was incredible competition, and definitely made us question some of the things we're doing and what we need to do right. But it was a fun tournament, and like I said, just incredible wrestling both days.
How much are you guys looking at some of the other teams and what they're doing, like these, these national level teams, Blair, Wyoming, Sim, Stillwater? Do you look at those teams and kind of see, hey, what are these guys doing? Are they doing something kind of new or a little bit different than the way we're doing it?
We were actually just talking about that as a staff. In some of the schools, like a private school, maybe plays by a different set of rules, as far as like where they can travel and what they can do. But we talked about trying to get more of our guys that are trying to be at the level where they're still wrestling here at a tournament like this. We got to get them at more national stuff, Super 32, Fargo. So we were kind of talking about, and I don't think a JV kid necessarily needs to do that right now, but some of our kids that want to wrestle at this level, they got to start hitting more national stuff.
Yeah, definitely, and that's one thing. It's a little bit eye-opening. How does this prepare you for the state series?
If you look at our next month, we have this. Next weekend we go to Crown Point. There's 9 nationally ranked teams there. Then we go to Brecksville, and I think Brecksville's got 40-some teams, multiple nationally ranked teams. We hope after that month of gauntlet that it's going to prepare us to make a run during the postseason. But man, we've got a lot of guys taking a lot of losses at this tournament, and it's going to be real tough at the next 2 we go to. So we got to kind of fix things, build them back up. But we need to be conscious as a staff that, because some of these kids could go throughout most of a season in Indiana and not lose, or not lose very often. A couple of our guys maybe don't get pushed until semi-state or state, and those dudes aren't playing. We don't have anybody in the finals.
Yeah.
So they're taking losses, and like I said, the next 2 tournaments are nasty. So gives you some things to work on. We know our guys are battle tested and are going to continue to be, but we also have to make sure they don't get down on themselves. I mean, some of these guys are not used to going to a tournament and not placing or being done a few hours into it. So be a little bit of beating them up and a little bit of picking them up.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the things we've talked about a couple times. It's like, man, you're not seeing state champions go down. I saw a couple of our state championships go down, and you don't see them lose 2 or 3 times in a day, or in a year most of the time, let alone a day.
Yeah. And then you watch the dude that beat them go down the next round. I mean, that's like the shocking part, because some of these guys, like, we don't see them lose that often, but when they lose, it's usually like, oh, that was their tough match, or it's in the finals, or that dude's going to kill everyone else. And we're losing the kids, and sometimes losing really bad. And I watched that same kid the next round get smoked. And like I said, man, it was very, very humbling to show us, we've had some success and we got our goals, but we got a long way to go. Especially to have some of these guys wrestling in the finals, man. It's crazy. So we'd like to get to that level.
Yep. Thank you. Good luck the rest of the season.
No problem. Thank you.